I had posted this article in the community post section about the Gates Foundation awarding a grant for $6.6 million. It would be funding a patch that goes on your skin that would inoculate you with 6 different inoculations. Unfortunately, that article was taken offline, and if you click on the link, you get this page. We couldn't find the page you're looking for. Fortunately, the story was picked up by a different news agency, and there is another reference to it. Microneedle Technology wins Gates grants of $6.6 million. One of the highlights of this particular use is it is far less painful than traditional syringe delivery and offers access and uptake benefits. The person who created it said, "What if we were able to mail these to people that don't need refrigeration and they could apply it to their own skin like a bandage?" I found that part really interesting because one of the first prophecy type events I saw when I woke up to what was going on in the world in 2012 was an old Prophecy Club video where it was said that the mark would actually come in the mail, so people would put it on and it would be entirely free will. I tried very hard to locate that old video, but I was unable to do so. Medications in this inoculation is said it's delivered by highly concentrated powder form over months through a, quote, nearly painless 1 centimeter square biodegradable patch. One of the benefits touted with this one is you do not need boosters. This press release says Evotec received $6.6 million grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for drug discovery in TB. Evotec's website says they are striving for solutions to meet unmet medical needs. Quote, "We deploy AI and continuous manufacturing technology to allow better access to high-quality biotherapeutics." Bristol Myers Squibb is one of their partners, and that's relating to building a molecular glue-based pipeline. Another is Novo Nordisk. The logo for Bristol Myers is a hand, and the logo for Novo Nordisk is a bull with a sun disk. That's based on an ancient Egyptian deity. The connection with Novo Nordisk is to enter into technology development partnership to support next generation cell therapies. They're also partnering with Sandoz, that's with their Just Evotec Biologics division. Boehringer Ingelheim is another partnership that's focusing on inducing pluripotent stem cells through phenotypic screening of human iPSC-derived cells supported by Evotec's PanOptix platform. Evotec will be identifying those small molecules. Google says iPSCs are cells that can be reprogrammed from skin or blood cells to become any type of human cell. They're also collaborating with Eli Lilly and Merck in a partnership, as well as some other very prominent names we're familiar with. The global head of partnerships and alliances is this person. I found another reference to her under this section called the Digital Health Stage Program. It was part of Bayer Healthcare. At that time, she was the Bayer Healthcare Pharmaceuticals head, Global Business Development and Licensing, Specialty Medicine. That would give us an idea of what they're probably working on. Cernova is another company they have a partnership with. The objective and rationale for this long-term partnership for development and commercialization of beta cell replacement therapy based on synergistic technologies. The high-quality human iPSC-based beta cells in islet-like cell clusters will be produced in a scalable bioreactor system at Evotec. Cernova's proprietary cell pouch, that is a trademarked name, is a clinically proven implantable medical device. It provides a natural environment for therapeutic cell implantation. This is Cernova's website. They ask, what is regenerative medicine? Regenerative medicine is our new next generation branch of medicine, which broadly involves the development of technologies for replacing, engineering, or regenerating cells, tissues, or organs to bring back normal function. Next, looking at some of the nonprofit partnerships to try to get an idea of what they're going to be working on. The U.S. Department of Defense, under the Accelerated Antibodies Program, Just Evotec Biologics will support the U.S. Department of Defense with rapid, cost-efficient development of safe, efficacious anti-plague MABS. That means monoclonal antibodies. Evotec will provide preclinical and clinical trial services. For the Department of Defense, they're going to develop prototypes from discovery through phase 1 first-in-human clinical trials, leveraging AI-driven technology. For de novo antibody design, the article was only left online for a short time, approximately 24 hours. But with the Google preview, we are able to see the name of the scientist who was working on it. The programmable technology supported by the USDA and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation eliminates the need to return to a healthcare provider for booster doses. You see him, and there is a picture of the microneedle array beside him. Very much resembles snake fangs, and that is the technology it's based upon. Dissolvable snake fang technology. He highlights in rural areas, especially in developing countries, the long distance to a medical facility may hinder people from actually going to get a booster. This particular article specifically mentions this is programmable. Pre-programmed delivery of a high concentration in powder form. This particular sentence says, this month, UConn's Institute of Material Science received the award. So we know it is talking about the same article that was deleted that UConn had posted and then removed. His work caught the attention of the United States Department of Agriculture. That was used for the foot and mouth disease. The microneedle platform is among the latest applications that this research group is exploring in the arena of drug delivery, tissue regenerative engineering, and what they call smart physioelectronic materials. An example of one of those materials, according to Google, is a microphone, a speaker, and headphones. They transform the electric waves into vibrations and those into sound, or vice versa. Nanoscale flexoelectricity is one of the topics that this person has published on. One of a number of topics. In layman's terms, flexoelectricity is the ability of materials to generate electricity when they are subjected to non-uniform mechanical strains, such as bending or twisting. The term comes from the Latin word flexus, which means bend. What's interesting about that crooked or bent part is Philippians 2:15 says, so that you may become blameless and pure, children of God, without fault, in a warped and crooked generation. Or as the King James Version states it, that you may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. These are all publications by the person who created the microneedle patch that the Gates Foundation has just funded for $6.6 million. It appears the publication, which is most in line with what we are looking at, which is the $6.6 million grant for the delivery of 6 medications, would be this one. Transdermal microneedles for the programmable burst release of multiple payloads. Also of interest is a biodegradable hydrogel designed for osteoarthritis. And there's biotemplated synthesis of PZT nanowires. A PZT nanowire is a type of smart material with physioelectric properties that have the potential for use in many applications, including energy harvesting, robotics, and biomems. I looked up biomems to see what that meant. It's an abbreviation for biomedical microelectromechanical systems. While it may or may not be related, I wanted to play a small clip from something that is posted over on the community tab. And this is something else they can do with a patch.
Just as some people are naturally intolerant to milk or crayfish, like myself, we could artificially induce mild intolerance to meat. Having meat patches, kind of like nicotine patches. People can then wear these patches before they go out for dinner to curb their enthusiasm for eating meat.
So where is this going? We better be watching.